Well, hey guys and gals, it's Hex here, and I am on a brand new server. Well, okay, so it's not brand new, but it is a Blockhead server. I'm still a Blockhead, but this is the Create mod. We made a Create mod server a while ago, and I have decided to play on it. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about what the Create mod is. We are going to be talking about where Hex has been for the last 2 months, and we are also going to be building this windmill, an automatic cow feeder that you see behind me. So go ahead and grab your favorite dessert, have a seat, and let's get started. Okay, so what is the Create mod? If you're not sure what the Create mod, never heard of Create mod, it is a Minecraft mod that adds this kind of stuff. It's sort of like Industrial Revolution. A lot of people say steampunk, but it's more like Industrial Revolution to me. Sort of things where there's windmills and gears and other contraptions that make automating different processes in Minecraft a lot more sort of mechanical than your typical redstone. Redstone to me sort of is a little bit unintuitive and doesn't sort of have a parallel in the real world. But the Create stuff does, and that's why it's kind of appealing to me. Also, it looks fantastic. Look at these gears and cogs, and we have a little windmill here and some stuff. I don't actually know what all of these things do, but I can kind of explain some of them as we go. I think it's better to explain a little bit more as I build things, but essentially that is what Create mod adds. It does add some other things like some unique blocks that are unique to this mod. There's several of those. And we also have some other things like backpacks and toolboxes and some other things that actually I haven't even really messed with whatsoever. I'm also going to be playing with some other gamers like Shark Gaming and Etzmine, a couple of the Blockheads from the Blockhead server. I believe Desbit has also dabbled with the Create mod a little bit on this particular server. Most of this stuff here has been built by Etzmine and Shark, and so I'm just kind of joining in maybe like a couple weeks after they started this, and I have no idea what Shark is up to. Hi, Shark. Hi, Shark. You can't hear me, but hi, Shark. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of a cool landscape over here. It's got some jungle, got some plains. I'm kind of liking where they chose to set up. I don't know if they just randomly made a server and there was a random jungle biome right there, but I'm really liking that. So we might be building over there, but pretty much what I want to do at the beginning here is kind of join Shark and Etz in what they've been doing and create some of my own sort of stuff. So yeah, I think that maybe building up here somewhere would be quite advantageous. I have there's some plains up here that I could build on that I think would work just nice. Ooh, actually this right here is sort of the beginnings of what I wanted to do anyway. So what I want to do is I want to build a windmill such like this one, but also I want to build it so that it will automatically feed these cows. Yes, you can totally automatically feed cows, and that is awesome. So I'm going to work on that a little bit and see what we can come up with. Okay, the part about this mod that I think is probably the most confusing to me is how to craft these items, because I was playing with these different items, and this thing over here on the side of my screen is called Just Enough Items, that allows me to kind of take a look at every single item that is craftable or in the game or whatever. It's a secondary mod other than Create, but it kind of goes with it. Like most people that use Create use this mod for some reason as well. I think just to kind of help us figure out what the heck we need to craft stuff. So the first thing I want to make is this Windmill Bearing. And it needs a turntable, some granite or stone or something, and a shaft. And the turntable is made from a slab of wood and a shaft. So, yeah. So now we have to figure out how in the world are we going to make a shaft? Shaft? Shaft. There we go. Okay, I actually have the stuff to make shafts. So I think we're going to do like that. And how do you get this Andesite Alloy? I actually have no idea how to get this, because Shark Gaming had that already in a chest. They have quite a bit of Andesite Alloy. I think it's like andesite and zinc or something. Looks like Shark is going to be an actual shark. He's got some sort of diving thing. So in addition to being able to have create mechanical things, there's also some stuff that you can wear, and that looks like a dive tank, so it allows you to go underwater, and that's pretty cool. I haven't even messed with that sort of stuff. Anywho, back to some crafting. Let's see if we can get the rest of this stuff. Okay, I crafted a windmill bearing, a turntable. I crafted a couple turntables. I think you guys saw how to do that. And then now I'm doing a turntable with diorite and a shaft to get my windmill bearing. And that's going to allow us to make a windmill, but we need one other item, which is the sails. And then we're going to need, that'll make a sail frame, and then the sail frame will allow us to then put wool with it to get the sails, which is interesting. All right, I'm going to go. And by the way, like I said, all of these items that are in here have been collected by... Ooh, I need this stuff right here. Shark Gaming and Etzmine. So thank you to them for collecting all of this stuff so far. It is kind of a bit of a mess, so I apologize for looking at... Oh, you know what? I have what I need in my inventory. I'm a buffoon. What a buffoon. Okay, I got that, and now we're going to do the sticks. There we go. We got sticks now. Ooh, we got lots of sticks. So I could make a crap ton of sail frames. Okay. Windmill. There we go. That's probably way more than I would ever... Okay, I have the wool and I have the sail frame. We've got white sails. There we go. That's probably more white sails than we're ever going to need in this game ever. So, to get... And I'm just curious, like, how one might get them. I hope that this is interesting. So let me know in the comments if you like knowing about the crafting stuff, because I feel like a lot of the tutorials on Create Mod don't really go into the crafting stuff too much. There's also one other thing that you should know about, and that is anytime you have a item in the Create Mod, you can hold down the W key, go with most items, and it goes into like this little visual tutorial with like explaining stuff, and this is how I've learned to do most things. It's actually easier than like going online and watching YouTube tutorials, because honestly, most of those tutorials are subpar, in my opinion. So if you guys want to see like Create Mod tutorials on how to do some basic stuff, let me know. They do exist on YouTube, which is why I didn't start with those. And plus, I enjoy the survival part of the game better anyway. The next thing I need to make is a brass hand. So a brass hand allows you to do things like that the player would do, is basically how it's explained. This is what is going to allow me to feed the cows the wheat. So basically like right click, it's sort of like either right click or left click. You can actually change it between right and left click on an item or something. So that's kind of interesting. We need brass sheets. And I know that there are some in that chest up there, but I want to make them myself because I need to figure out how to do this sort of thing. So we've got brass sheets, and I need to figure out how to make... Okay, to make a brass sheet, we need to smash a brass ingot. So there's like a special smasher contraption that is already set up by Shark and Etz. That's one of the things that was over there in that area that I showed you. And then what we need to do to make the brass ingots, let's see what that. It is brass nuggets, or a block of brass, which I'm sure I don't have. How do you get brass nuggets? Okay, so it is from a brass ingot. Okay, that's sort of cyclically not particularly helpful. Sir. And you have to get a blaze in this blaze heater thingy, which is really difficult to, and then you need a copper ingot and a zinc ingot in order to make that. So Create also has some different resources that sort of spawn in the world, just like diamonds and copper and coal and stuff like that you have to farm. Zinc is one of those. And then I think copper is also one before copper even came out in regular Minecraft, but now, of course, copper's in regular Minecraft. So just get a copper ingot and a zinc ingot. So let's Okay, fortunately, we have some copper ingots in a chest, so I'm just going to grab those out. And then I'm also going to grab out... what else? Oh, yeah, the zinc ingots. Let's see if they have any. I might have to go mining for those if I can't find one. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, new to the series and stuff, the way Blockheadz works is we have like basically an open economy. It's kind of understood that you can take anything from anybody with kind of certain sort of unwritten rules. Like don't take stuff from, like somebody's like diamond super pick or something like that. But most resources, basically it's shared resources. So like if we have resources, especially in a chest in like a community area, it's fair game for anyone. We're not doing like an economy where you have to trade super glue. Yeah, super glue. Let's see in here. This is all that. So I might have to go mining a little bit to get me some zinc ingots. To get me some zinc. Make zinc ingots. Okay. All right. Fortunately, there is a mine right over here that someone has made. So I'm just going to go down here. See if I can't find me a zinc ingot. I'm still using iron tools in the game. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm pretty much right at the beginning. Shark and Etz are definitely ahead of me. Wow, look at this thing. There's also auto miners, by the way. You can seriously like auto mine. There's like a special contraption that's called a drill that allows you to auto mine. Just crazy stuff. Okay, we got it working. He fed it some wood. Shark fed it some wood, and then I put in the copper and the zinc, and it's mixing. And yeah, that's such a cool like animation and stuff, and like the way that you have to make this brass. It's very fun. Okay, so now what? I right-clicked it, and look at that! I got some brass ingots. Okay, so that's how you make brass. Like I said, getting this blaze, it's called a blaze burner. So you make the blaze burner out of, I don't know what. I'm sorry, I didn't show that part. And then you go into the nether. I'm sure there's a nether portal over there. Yeah, you can see it. That's our nether portal right there. You go down, you get a blaze. You capture it with that. Like I think you just right-click on the blaze, and then you bring it back, and then you can feed this dude and make the brass. And as you can see, Shark is just feeding the blaze here to make him a hot blaze. Okay, next in order to make the brass sheets, what we have to do is put these brass ingots. I think I'm gonna grab like that much. I think I needed like 4 or 5, so 15 ought to do it. And then I'm just gonna put them there, and then it smacks it with this press thing. And we get, we get brass sheets. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can make a brass hand out of this andesite alloy and some brass sheets. So now we have our brass hand. Yay. You can also make seats. Just random factoid. A seat is an oak slab and some wool. And let's see if I put that on something, if I could sit down. Oh my gosh. Ha! Hey, I'm sitting on a seat. What do you think about that? Oh, we can have some fun with this. The thing we want to make next is called a deployer. So that's the actual thing that, oh boy, we need, oh crap. Oh boy, I got it. Okay, I think they're after Shark. Okay, to make this deployer, apparently we need an electron tube. Again, there's one right there. That's what it looks like. Electron tube, but I think I can make it out of some other stuff. So I think it's redstone and quartz makes, okay, hold on. Let me just go to the thing. Okay, so right here, this is on the side, this is that mod I was talking about. Called Just Enough Items. So electron tube. Okay, how do we make this? We need polished rose quartz and a redstone torch. Okay, no problem. How do we make the polished rose quartz? That's the question. We need rose quartz. Sandpaper? What? Sandpaper polishing? What? And that will get us... Okay, we just need redstone dust and another quartz. Okay, I happen to have some nether quartz out of here. And then we just need some redstone dust. Here's some right here. I think I needed 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Go. And then we're going to go ahead and make us... Let's see, the recipe was like this, if I recall correctly. There we go. Okay, that gets us a rose quartz. Okay, that's nice. Got that rose quartz now. What we need next is sandpaper polishing. What in the heck is that? Okay, so to make sandpaper, we need paper and sand. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's see if we have any of those items in any of these. Look, sand. Yay, sand. Time to make sandpaper. On it, you can put mending on your sandpaper. Oh man, this is pretty deep. Like, there's a lot to this. It's kind of like playing Minecraft for the first time in a way. Okay, there we go. Sandpaper. We'll shift for summary. All right. A rough paper that can be used to polish materials can be automatically applied using the deployer. Applies polish to items held in the offhand or lying on the floor when looking at them. This in this hand, and I right click. Oh my gosh. That's freaking hilarious. That's cray-cray. That's super... That's wild. Oh, that's so wild. Okay, next we need to use... Man, there's so many steps to get this deployer thingy. Okay, so the thing requires the electron tube, the brass hand. I have both of those. Now I need an andesite casing, which is wood planks, wood, and andesite alloy. Okay, so remember that wood that I just had? Let's see. I think if I do that, I can make the jungle planks. I just need 8, and then I can make... See, I have andesite alloy. I think andesite alloy is made with zinc and andesite or something. So that's kind of an important one. A hand crank. That's interesting. A hand crank allows you to activate, so like turn all those things, but by hand. You just basically right click it. It's like, anyway, just to let you know what that is. Where the heck is it? Oh, andesite casing. There we go. So we have the 2. Okay, I got 4 andesite casings. Yay. I think I can make my deployer now. I should be able to. Why not? What am I still missing? Oh, the cog wheels. Okay, how do we make a cog wheel? Let's see. I think it involves buttons. Cog wheel. Here we go. So these cog wheels are made from an andesite alloy and buttons. Okay, so we need a bunch of buttons. Let's go ahead and do this. Get our buttons. And then we're going to need 2 of these, so I think I need to do like a bunch of that. And there we go. Buttons. Okay, sweet. Now we just need the andesite alloy. I want to tell you guys how to make that, just in case you're interested. Andesite alloy is made from... You do 2 pieces of zinc and 2 andesite to make this. And it's just in a crafting table. I think you can do it in a... Yeah, so if you do it in the mixer, then you only need 1 of each to get the ingot. So the mixer is kind of cool because it allows you... Or some of the automation stuff, specifically the mixer in this case... allows you to use less items to craft the same thing. So by automating, you can make you can be more efficient, I guess. Okay, back to what we were doing. We were making these cog wheels. So we have, oh, that makes 8 of them. Okay, I think it makes 4 per each. So the alloy and the buttons, and we have a cog wheel. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess. All right, cog wheel, and then now we can make our deployer. Finally. Wait, why not? Okay, what? What am I still missing? Okay, so where did my tube go? Oh, I never made the tube. I need to make the tube thingy. Okay. Oh, we need an iron nugget. I need a nugget. Need me an iron nugget. Didn't I get an iron ingot somewhere? Oh, I got raw iron. Okay. I'm going to go over to the smelter. Over here, and we're going to make ourselves some iron ingots so we can get an iron nugget. Here we go. All right, so we're going to just throw this in here. There we go. La 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 la. This is fun. I like this part. And we have iron ingots. How nice. Oh, there were already some in here, but that's okay. All right. I should be able to just make them in my normal... There we go. Okay. Fortunately, someone made some potatoes, so I don't have to worry about food at the moment. There we are. Okay, now we can make the electron tube, and then hopefully the deployer. Yes, we have made the deployer. Wow, that thing was hard to make. Holy mackerel. That thing had a lot of pieces to it. That's insane. How many pieces it took to make that. But it was kind of fun. It taught me a lot about how to do this. Hopefully you guys learned from it too. There we are. Okay. And then, so now we have the deployer. I also wanted to make this mechanical turntable-y thing. Okay. Mechanical turntable. Where is that? Mechanical bearing, sorry, is what it's called. Okay, so I need the turntable. I need an... I should be able to make this right now. Here it is, mechanical bearing. Okay, because it uses the chassis, which I already had. I had the turntable from earlier, the alloy and the shaft. Okay, so there we go. So I have those two things ready to go. I don't really know why I made that. I don't really necessarily need it at the moment. I was going to do like a tree farm or like a wheat farm. I really want to do this wheat farm, but the thing that harvests the wheat made my game crash. My single player world crash like hardcore, so I'm a little concerned about using that. Andesite funnel, why do I have that? I shouldn't have to have that. I shouldn't have that. I haven't made that yet. Okay. Well, actually I do need that. I'm just going to take it. You know what? Let's see how to make that. How do we make an andesite funnel? I actually need one of these things. Okay. Funnel. Yeah, the mechanical harvester is a little concerning. I need iron sheets. Okay, I can make those pretty easy, but anyway. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. What was I doing? I have no idea. My brain completely melted. Oh, yeah, the funnel. That's right. Okay, how do we make this funnel? Dried kelp and some alloy. All right. Am I going to get the dried kelp? I think I saw some people using kelp earlier, so it's perhaps possible. Here we go, some dried kelp block. I think you can craft. Oh, there it is. All right. So dried kelp. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's like the. Yeah, because the funnel, like if you look at the funnel, it has. Well, this is probably not necessary to show you, but it has like these little flap things. Like that. That's the dried kelp, apparently. There you go. Okay. So then we can craft up a funnel. Oh, I got 2 of them. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, so to make this farm that I want to make, we're going to have to do some stuff. So we can finally get to the part where we're going to be doing some building. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and build this. Enough. Okay, and then we're going to put down the windmill bearing like this. Where's this windmill bearing? There it is. Okay. And what I want to do is make it go sideways. Okay. I think I want it to go this way. I was kind of looking like this is totally unnecessary. It does not make any difference which direction you put it. But I was looking at the direction the wind blows in Minecraft, like the way the clouds go, which is, like I said, it's completely unnecessary to make it point in the right direction, as far as I know. But if we do that, then it would kind of look a little bit more like normal, I guess. All right, then we're going to go ahead and throw a jungle log on the top of it. And I think I want to strip this log just because I do. Completely unnecessary. Just me being me. And then what you do is you connect... Oh, crap. Why is it... Okay, so I need to like... All right, so I'm going ahead and assembling this thing. So I have... That's where my bearing is, behind that log. And then I'm just putting these sails on like this. I think you can use wool as well. But in the... Like, just straight up wool. And there's other like configurations you can use, but this worked in my creative world when I was kind of testing this stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I'm going with that. 11 and 12. All right, there we go. And make a big old fat windmill. Ha! So we did 12 that way. Okay, so if we go 12 this way, kind of cool. Like this, and it will actually spin like you see that one down there, but this one is going to be aesthetically better because, you know, it's me. No, I'm not special. No, I'm totally special. What am I talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just going to continue assembling this thing, and then you'll get to see it. Okay, there we go. We've built a massive arse window. Window? That's a window. Look at this nice window. Windmill. It's massive, dude. Look at this thing. It's super crazy. Okay, now we just have to right-click on this thing and turn it on. And that'll be kind of fun. And then, yeah. I don't know. Eventually we'll make like a, what do you call it? Like a build that goes around that will like make this, but for now, just doing this. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go up there and turn it on, and you guys will get to see that. Just give me a minute to get up there, and here we go. All right, so what we have to do to turn it on is you right-click the bearing, and that updates it. Oh, man. It's like, that's a huge freaking windmill. Oh, it's awesome. I love that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is come out a couple with the shaft, and then we're going to go ahead and put a large cog right there. I know you guys didn't see me build those. Shark gave me some because he was trying to fix this machine, and I had a bit of knowledge that he didn't have to help him fix it, and I ended up with some large cogs for my trouble. And then I think you make them with like trapdoors instead of buttons or something. I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm just going to bring the shaft down here like this. And like I said, because I'm going to build around this, I think that's good. You know what? Maybe I'll move the shaft back one. I'm just going to do that just because I'm just thinking of like a future build or whatever that might be kind of cool to put around this thing. It'd be nice to have this moved over. So that way I don't have to like mess with it later. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to put this right here. And this is one way to change directions is with 2 large cogs. There's also these called gearboxes. There's like a vertical gearbox that allows you to do that, but in a smaller space. But I think the cogs look cool. So I'm going to use the cogs unless space demands that I do not. Oops. Hex, you kind of need the shaft going down there, don't you? I think I do. There, oops, that's not a shaft, Hex. What the heck are you doing? Okay. All right, bring the shaft down. We are. Okay. Go. And we are now at ground level, which is super nice. Then we can go ahead and put another one of these things here, and then one there. Sweet. It's so mental. I could actually make a bigger one, and the more sails you put on it, like the faster it spins and the better it works. So I might actually make it bigger in the future, but I thought that was going to be really massive, even though it's kind of actually not as massive as one might think. Anywho, next what we're going to do is run this over towards our farm. I'm just going to use a straight line shaft here, like this, and then I'd like to bring it down a little bit. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Okay. So I'm going to bring it down by doing another large cog. And then if we do a small cog, that should bring it downwards. But it will also make it go twice as fast, which isn't necessarily what I want. Okay, maybe if I do that, I can go... These cogs are really difficult to put. There we go. Okay, and then all we need is the deployer. This. Haha! Okay, so I expanded this farm just a little bit just to get a little bit more space, and also because my deployer ended up here. I could have moved it over, but I was going to make a bigger pen for the cows anyway, so it doesn't matter. Where'd my funnel? Okay, I got the funnel. You put the funnel on top of that thing, and then what you can do is, well, I guess I need a block or something to hop up on. There we go, and then we're going to take and put wheat in here. Put wheat in here. Put the wheat in here! Oh, yeah. These... Why is it not taking the wheat? This is a funnel, right? Okay, I figured out the problem. Apparently you have to use a wrench to make the hopper thingy... It's not a hopper, it's a chute or a funnel. Go into this because it was making it so that it was coming out, which makes no sense to me. So are breeding, and I've bred a bunch of cows already, as you can see, and so yeah, so it's working. This is what I wanted to do, and I was hoping to do yet another farm, but we'll see. Okay, it's kind of cool because you can see them breeding right here as the adult cows come by this the deployer with the wheat in its hand. It automatically breeds the little cows. So I'm sure that there's probably a better way to do this where then maybe the babies go somewhere, and then when they are raised, then we can automatically, dispense with them. But for now, this is, I think, a good system. Just for now, just to kind of test this thing out. Also over here, I've kind of set up a little camping area. Right here, I really like this little kind of ravine right here, so maybe I'll do something with that, maybe not. Maybe I'll look for some other place, but for now, I think that's kind of fun. At least I have a spot of stress I was putting on myself to put out content and put out videos to try to gain subscribers and stuff like that, and it just really wasn't working. I'd really like to, I think everyone would like to do YouTube full time. And right now I have a day job, and I would like to, you know, my day job's pretty cool, but I would like to do, you know, something where I didn't have to do my day job. Yeah, so I was like really putting a lot of pressure on myself to make this happen, or at least to make some extra dough, extra bread, extra money, moolah, whatever. And it just kind of wasn't working, you know. I think that in the Minecraft genre of YouTube, there is just so much competition that even when you make a video that is really good, it's hard to get noticed and that kind of thing. Anyways, so I was just kind of bumming about all that and trying to find ways around that. And I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, I'm not really succeeding at it, and it's been quite a few years now of me making content, so maybe we don't need to be doing that. So what I'm going to be doing is whatever I feel like doing, and right now what I feel like doing is create mod survival, and I'm having a good time. So yeah, so that's what's going on with that. And I'm sorry I didn't record any Elden Ring stuff. I play on PlayStation, like anything except for Minecraft, and I just was enjoying playing the game. I think there's a lot of tutorials and stuff out on Elden Ring already. Well, guys and gals, that's all we have time for in this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, all that kind of wonderful, fun stuff. More importantly, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful day, and God bless.